Oh, cool. We are live. That is awesome. Hey, welcome. I wanted to. This is week 6, where I've been doing a longer fast during the week, up to around 40-hour fasts. And so I wanted to update you as to the progress over the last 6 weeks, which I happily can say is astounding. And I woke up this morning actually really looking forward to fasting over the next couple of days. And I really wanted to share some of the tips that I've got from learning and how my body has improved in terms of its way less pain levels and way more flexibility as I've got deeper into my Ashtanga yoga practice. And down in the notes below, you can catch more of the story over the previous weeks. But I want to summarize the different procedures that I did in week 5 that have made a big difference to my approach and to understanding of the autophagy and how to quicken the autophagy, which is really exciting. I don't think anybody's talked about this before or discovered it. And it's come out of using hydrogenated water. And actually, I collect my urine daily and just as an for because it gives me an idea of how much water intake and my color of my urine gives me an idea of how much water I need to be consuming. Well, day 1 of last week's fast, I started making freshly bubbled hydrogen water. And let me show you the generator over here. I don't have it going at the moment, but I guess I could plug it in quickly and show you. And out of this nozzle here comes hydrogen that's made by this electrolysis machine over here. And I bubble it through these water jars and it stays fresh for a few hours. And I'll show you because it's kind of cool. It's just building up pressure in there now. So that's pure hydrogen that's being put into the water there. And when you consume it, it acts as an extraordinarily powerful antioxidant. It's equivalent to consuming a lot of vegetables. I mean, more than you could eat in the day. And what it did to the urine color when I'd got into the autophagy stage, which was later on in the day, noontime-ish, the color of the urine, despite drinking, I think it was 5 of those 800 milliliter bottles, so basically 5 times 4, that's 4 liters of water that day. And the color of the urine stayed dark all the way through the day, which was highly unusual. It's normally gone pale by then. So it was really indicative of a deepening of the autophagy phase. And I've been having chronic hip problems for, long story short, but it's down in the notes. And, or if you're looking at this on my website at ebodyfusion.com or benedicthoward.com, both sites, you can catch the story that I've written to accompany this video and an opportunity to sign up for get on my email list. And I can share more of these highly advanced health boosting, cost-free basically tips if you're fasting and the results that you're getting. So I'm turning 73 this month, and my partner is 80, and we do this Ashtanga yoga, which is pretty tough. And yesterday's Saturday practice, we did the whole of the primary series. I had sort of re-remembered or relearned the different poses over the previous weeks, and it went superbly well. In fact, still can't get into left hip problems. Anyway, still can't get into some of the poses, and some of the poses actually, in all honesty, I couldn't ever get into fully, like the backdrop and some of the complicated ones. But others I've been able to do, and it's been so amazing to see how one's body can adjust in, just a few weeks, 6 weeks, from having massive chronic pain in the left hip to very residual pain. So I've been exercising that left leg a lot. I do high altitude hiking up in the Hawaiian volcanoes here, and Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea. And I do it partly for the exercise and staying fit, but also to do prayer. So it's become, actually, now I look at it, it's become like a pilgrimage up there. And so I've been really stressing the left leg, where there's a big step up as I climb up the volcano. Where there's a bigger step up, I'll put the weight onto that left leg and exercise that one over the right leg, which has been much stronger. And it's been great because it's like that hip, as I drive it more and I walk on it more, the better it becomes. As I've been doing the exercise and stretching out through massive pain of really tight attachments in the hip area. And I've stretched through those into a place where now it's like, oh my God, I can't believe the benefits. And I'm so grateful too. It takes commitment. But change, that's what change is. It's about commitment and maintaining accountability towards that commitment. Week 3, my yoga session, I wasn't going to talk about this, but talking about commitment, week 3, I failed miserably in the Saturday practice. I think I got through the, I think I got through the sun salutations, but that was it. I was like zonked. And for a number of reasons, which were basically that I hadn't prepped myself mentally and physically, and I had overeaten the day before. And it really compromised that practice that day, and I just didn't feel like doing it. I didn't knock myself stupid about it, but it was also good because I think it gave me a rest from that full practice, so that the following weekend, now during the week I've been doing at least the standing poses and more of it into that standing sequence as the weeks progressed. But on the week, by the next week, week 3 that would have been, I had more energy for that whole sequence, and I'm kind of glad that I took a rest. Little mosquitoes around here. So this is my yoga studio. It's actually right behind me here. Oops. And this is outside. We had an open mic here last night, and drum sets and PAs and stuff. I love playing music and singing. And so this has been a couple of minutes now, 3 minutes. That is now fully hydrogenated. And on Emu, let me give you this tip. On Emu, you can get a battery-operated device that makes the hydrogen and bubbles it into the glass bottle. They come in at around under $50. You can also get them on Amazon and I'm sure on eBay. But the Temu prices have been the least expensive, and I bought one of the least expensive units in to test it. Now, as you can see, I've been into hydrogen water for 2 years or more now. But I hadn't actually understood the solubility of the hydrogen, etc., and that's a whole different story, which we can go into later. So I've rattled on enough, been talking a lot about microcurrent, serapeptase, and different stuff like that over the years. But I wanted to give you this really up-to-date, advanced insights as to what you can do to really help your health and bring strength to you, and also get this mental clarity, which now I have. Like, it's really changed this mental clarity up here. And actually, when you drink that hydrogenated water, the neuroplasticity in the brain increases 30%. There's huge benefits across the spectrum. Huge donator of electrons, and as an antioxidant, I mean, vastly so. And also hydrogen is one of the most prevalent, if not number-wise, it's the most, it is the largest number of atoms in the body, if you're into atoms and that sort of stuff, which basically I'm not necessarily. Another story. Anyway, over and out here. How do I stop this? X out.